goodness, the teamwork board is up. I have problems. All right, we need to find out when our first huddle is going to be.
I have great ideas that will help the unit. What is Mary's cake going to be on Friday?
Make sure you're really specific.
Oh, I have another idea as well. I need to put it up on the board.
I have a great idea also. I'll just put it right up here.
So welcome to our first huddle. I see you guys have put a lot of problems up there. That's awesome. Does anybody have an idea of what we want to start with?
Well, let's review what the problems are first.
Okay.
Let's see the ideas.
Family-centered rounds. We have the cake issue, which I think is definitely a big priority. And then also what time we should do huddles. Do you guys have any ideas?
I think that one should be the number one.
Okay.
I agree.
Let's start with that one, because I think we need to figure out when we're actually going to have these huddles. So, our first problem, we'll move it up to the first problem, and then if just throughout this week, if you guys can put some ideas up there, that'd be great. Great.
Okay, great. Thank you.
What's the problem this week? Oh, I think I have a good time. Let's see, night shift, 2 a.m.
Oh, I have to see what everybody wrote on this problem. Let's see. Night shift at 2 a.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays. I think that'd be a great time, so I'm going to initial this because I vote on that time.
Welcome to huddle number 2. I see you guys put up some great ideas for what time we should do our next huddle. So first off, we always need to check the perimeter to make sure that there's no pressing issues that we need to take care of first. But it looks like we're doing good in all of our areas. So, what time, or who wants to volunteer to talk to some people about the best times to do our huddles?
May I volunteer for night shift?
You can!
Yes!
Yes. Okay, who wants to volunteer for day shift?
I'll volunteer for day shift.
Way to go! We got that done in 30 seconds. So, we're going to move our problem over into in progress. We'll put all of our sticky notes in there. And I'm going to write down that Jake and Mary are going to talk to people. Those are your action items. So get those done as soon as you can. And now we're in progress. Okay. So, now we get to do our next problem. Does anybody have any ideas from the problem list that we have?
I really think we need to address the cake issue.
It is a very pressing issue. I agree.
I agree too.
So, what flavor should Mary's cake be is our next problem. So, make sure you guys get some ideas on there, work on your action items, and I'll see you next huddle.
Sounds great.
Oh, hi Lark and Brandy. Hey, I was assigned to find out on day shift what a good time for the teamwork board huddle would be. And some of the suggestions were like 10:30 on Wednesday morning or 2 o'clock on Friday afternoon. What do you think about those times? Do you think those times would work?
I think so. I think 10:30 in the morning would work. That's usually done. I would agree with that. I think those are pretty good times because they're in between assessments. So
I was thinking maybe Friday afternoon when all the discharges were gone would be a good time to huddle. And I didn't want it to be, I think the group didn't want it to be too close to 8 a.m. vitals or noon vitals. So hopefully, and most of our admissions come from 11 to 7 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So that may work. All right, great. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Thanks.
Hey Caitlin, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Hey, so I'm going around and asking everybody who works nights just about what a good time for our teamwork board huddle meetings would be. So we've had some suggestions put up. We had Thursday nights and Sunday nights at maybe like the 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I don't know. What do you think about those times?
Yeah, I think that would work.
That work okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right, welcome to huddle number 3. Woohoo! All right, so for this huddle, we always check the perimeter, make sure that there's no prying issues, and then we will look at our in-progress problem, which is what time are we going to do our huddles. So the action items were Jake, night shift, Mary, day shift. Did you guys hear back from your people?
Yeah. It sounded like maybe the 2 o'clock time on the Thursday and the Sunday.
Okay.
Sounded like that would be good. So.
Perfect. So that's what time we'll start to do those ones, and
Okay.
then we can always reevaluate too. Mary, did you hear from day shift?
Yes, I did. It does sound like Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. will work, and then
Okay.
again Friday at 2 p.m.
Okay.
will work as well.
All
So I
right.
think we should set the times and give it a try and
Yeah,
see what happens.
Let's give it a whirl. All right. Way to go. So I'm going to put in a little summary here, put the times that we're going to do, and that item is completed. So if we would have needed a little bit more time, we could have moved that one from in progress and just moved it down a little bit. Still working on those action items. But since we did get it complete, we can put it there. And when it's in progress, if it was having a hard time and we didn't think the ideas that were initially put on there are going to work, we can always move it back to our priority problem. And we can get new ideas and we can just restart that circle. But since we have got some times and we've talked to the unit, I think we're good to go on that problem. Now for our next problem that we made, we have some cake. So we've got lots and lots of ideas on here. So Mary's cake. So we're going to put this in progress since we've got lots of good ideas. And then Hannah, would you mind going around and asking people which one of these ideas they want to vote for so that we can get a good tally? And if you can check with Mary to make sure she has all the right ingredients, make sure she can make a cake, that would be great.
I'd love to do that. I've been waiting for something like that.
Awesome. So we'll leave that one in progress and we'll put Hannah's name up here. All right, that's your action item for this week. And then we will take and move Family Center Grounds up to our next problem. Does anybody have any questions?
No, I think that's great.
All right, so everybody, we now have our teamwork board up, and I just wanted to reiterate the times that we're going to be meeting with all of you to do huddles. We're going to discuss problems, assign action items, and then also to see what we've completed. So for day shift, we're going to do Wednesdays at 10:30, and the first meeting will be next Wednesday. And then Friday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Night shift, we're going to do 2 o'clock at both times on Sunday and Thursday. So if you can just try to make sure that somebody's available just to watch the floor. These huddles, as you can see, don't take very long, but we really would like your input. And if you'll always be checking at the board and putting ideas up if you have any, that would be great. This requires your assistance, so make sure that you're coming out and putting good ideas up there because I know that you guys have them. Thanks!